Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Institute of Logic. My name is Tariq Aziz. In today's video, I will show you a complete dashboard using Python. In previous videos, I explained the libraries that we are going to use in this project. In previous video, I discussed plotly library, Pandas library, and Streamlit library. In today's video, we summarize our discussion and make a complete dashboard. I just explain some basics functionality and give you an idea, and also I give you a link of my repository. You can download this project, you can change it as your requirement, and you use it as your own. As you can see on my screen, we need just one Python file, which is app.py, and the other one is a image which I use on my dashboard. Let me run my app and show you how it look like. So right click in your directory. The Streamlit dashboard is my directory. My Python file app.py and an image is placed in here. Right click here, open terminal, and just write Streamlit run app.py and hit enter. Our app is running. Let me maximize. So this is our app, which look like this. This is our main page whenever you execute your app.py file. Okay, now there is an sidebar, and here I can upload any CSV file. So let's browse our file to upload. So browse it. Here are some CSV files that I downloaded from kaggle.com. I provide you a link and you can download a numbers of different data sets. Let's select global air pollution and open it. It show us some data analysis. Okay, so on the sidebar, as you can see, there are two pages: data analysis and data visualization. By default, the data analysis is selected. So it will show us data analysis, file header, description of the file, data correlation, data rank, sort data. You can sort your data with the help of these select box. For example, let's sort it from AQI value. As you can see, it's sorted according to AQI value. Now let me sort it with a different value, ozone AQI value, and it will show the result. You can also group by sum, and here are the options. So you can group it with countries. So let me group it according to AQI category. So it grouped according to AQI category. So you can group it with different value with different columns, and also you can group it by mean. So you can apply means on any, for example, integer value or floating value. So select here AQI value. So it is grouped according to AQI value mean, and you can use these all options. Now let's select data visualization option. So this is our data visualization page, and this is the bar chart. By default, the bar chart is selected, and the X columns and the Y columns are country and country by default. Here you can select different types of charts: bar charts, line chart, scatter chart, histogram chart, pie chart. You can insert any other charts as per requirement. Now let me select X as country and Y axis AQI value. As you can see, the chart is now according to the Y axis is AQI value and the X axis is country name. Now let's select the CO2 AQI category. So now the chart is different. Select a different chart. So let me select line chart. This data is not suitable for line chart. So let's select a scatter chart. And you can see this is a scatter chart. Now let me select AQI value. And you can see the scatter chart. Let me select the histogram chart. Remember that these are plots are interactive. As you hover over on it, it will show you different information. For example, here you can see country is equal to South Africa, AQI category is equal to unhealthy, sum of AQI value is equal to 6056. You can add different functions in it. You can also use the zooming option. It will show you that particular area. As you can see, this is the country United States of America. AQI category is equal to moderate. Sum of AQI value is equal to 110.486K. This is the country Mexico. AQI category moderate. These all information is showing here. You can make some changes in it. In previous video, how plots you can generate plots from Plotly, which is very easy. In this video, I will give you a complete project. Now let's dive to code. So this is my Sublime text. I'm using Sublime text. Minimize it and put it side by side so to better understand. And now first of all select data analysis. Okay, so this is the complete code. First time it's look complex, but believe me, it's very simple. These are the necessary libraries that we are using in this project. The Streamlit library, the Pandas library, the plotly.express library. The PIL image is just to use an image. As you can see here, this image and this image we just use. So we import this library to use these image in our project. As you can see, this is just the layout. ST provide different types of layout in which one is container and other is columns. So here is the container variable take the st.container and the call1 and call2 variables take the columns of the st library. So these are the columns and this variable is the container. So this is the first function by which we can upload our data. st.cache is used for that whenever we upload a data, the data is stored in a cache memory and it will not upload it again and again. This is function. I believe that you know about functions as you reach this video, so you definitely know about Python functions. This is the parameter and this is the function name. Now this is the sort data function. It will sort the data according to the value provide inside bar box. Before explain these all function, let's start from our main function because our whole logic is in this main function. Image.open function that I am using from this library. As you can see, we import PIL as image, so we use image instead of PIL, and this is the image in our main function, that pandas funny.jpg file, and it will open here. This is the file name that are stored in our project folder. It is stored in this image variable, and with the help of container.image, container is the main area as you can see here, and this is the width of this image. If you change the width to and refresh it, save it, refresh it, as you can see the image is a little bit bigger. Okay, after that we are write the data analysis and visualization. This is just this heading. As you can see here, we just write please upload a CSV file from the sidebar, and this is this text. And after that I want to put an image on the sidebar, and it will definitely its width it's smaller than on the main container. So this is our image, width is just 50, so it is smaller than from on the main page. File is equal to st.sidebar.file upload. It gives us this uploaded area. From here You can drag and drop your file, and also you can browse your file. Whenever you browse a file, it will store in this file variable. Okay, now after that there are some options. These are the options. This is the pages which you can see here, and these are the functions, the data analysis. Let me zoom out a little bit that you can see. This is the data visualization, and this is the data visualization. Okay, now we check if a file is not none. It means there is something in the file, or the file is uploaded. So we pass this file to our load data function, and the return value is stored in this data variable, and this data is our CSV file. So whenever we call this function load data file, we pass this file as an argument to it, and here you can see that this is the load data, and this is the argument that we pass to it, and it return a CSV file, and the return file is cached in this data variable. Now, if option is equal to data analysis, if user select this data analysis option, which is selected by default, so we call a function called analyze data. From here, the control is jumped to analyze data, and this data, a CSV file, is passed to it as a parameter. So now look at to analyze data function. And this is the analyze data function, as you can see, and the data is the parameter that we had passed to it. As here you can see, so first thing, data analysis, and that is data analysis. Whenever you put a hashtag, its show is it as heading. There are some other mockups in Streamlit library. I will provide a link in description, and you can check all its functionality and its features. After that, this is the file header. So this is the file header, and after that we use a panda function, as I discussed in previous video. In previous video we use df instead of data, but here I named it data. It is your choice, you named it data or df. So data dot head, and it will show you the head of your data set, which is by default 5 rows. After that, there is a description. As you can see, this description is shown here, and we apply a panda function tf.describe. So it will show you the description of your data set, which can achieve by a panda function describe, data.describe. It will show you this data frame. After that, we print correlation. And remember that these all function is on the container portion, and the main area of our app here, as you can see, is the container portion, and there are rank and other function. Now let me show you the sorted data. So first of all, I call the sorted data function. I pass data or my data frame as an argument, and the return value from this function is stored in sorted df. Now sorted data, this is sorted data function. We pass our data frame to it. Whenever we call this function, so first of all it will print data filtering, and this is the data filtering, as you can see, and st.sidebar. So st.sidebar.header, it will show you on the sidebar data filtering. After that, we sort columns, make a variable. I named it sort columns, and st.sidebar.select sort by. So this is the sort by. As you can see, this is the sort by, and in the select box, this is the select box, and the select box will show you all the columns of our data frame, and here are all the columns of data frame. Whenever we select any column from these columns, it will store in this sort columns, and after that we apply a panda function sort values, and our df is equal to df dot sorted value, and I want to sort by sorted columns, which is in this variable. When a user select a column, it will store in this sort columns, and then we apply a panda function sort value, and it will sort according to that columns, and it will return df, and this df is caged here, data analyze function, which is right here sorted data, and the return value is sorted df. After that we write sorted data, so this is sorted data, and after that we show a data frame of sorted df, which is returned from function. Okay, after that we call the group function, so this is group by. This is also a function is similar to as sort data, but here we use a panda function sort value, and in the group function, let me show you group function. This is the group function group by, and here we use a panda function df dot group by, and the group according to the columns as the user select from the select box, and it will show you the group columns dot according to sum, and it is here is a mean function, as you can see, and here we use group by, and we apply the mean function after that. So this is the main function. Within the main function, the analyze data function. After that, if a user select, for example, if user select the data visualization option, so now the option is data visualization, and these all statement are executed. If option is selected data analysis, this statement executed, and if option is selected data visualization, so these are all statement are executed. So let's define it. st.sidebar, whenever data is data visualization, as you can see, when data analysis, here is other functions provide to it, but if we select data visualization, so it provides us chart options, select chart type, select the x columns, and select the y columns. So here select box, select chart type. First of all, this is the chart type, as we can see here, and here I give a list of bar line, as you can see, bar line scatter histogram. These are all this list, and after that select x column variable. X column variable take the value of a column which is selected by a user from this select x. So this is the select the x columns, which is a pair here. Select the x column, and after that data dot columns, so here we can see all the columns of our data set, and similarly it is used for y columns. And after that we call a function to make charts on our app. So this is create chart function, and in this function, as you can see, first parameter is chart type, second parameter is our data set, third parameter is x columns, which is selected from this select box from x columns, and the fourth parameter is y columns, which is selected from this select box. So whenever we call this function, these are parameter are passed to this function. So let me discuss a little bit create chart function. So this is the first parameter, the second parameter, the third parameter, and the fourth parameter. So whenever we select this container dot write, the writing on container is changed, and it will show you data visualization as a heading, and as you can see, this is data visualization. After that, if chart type is bar, if a user select a bar from this select box, it will print on bar chart. So this is the bar chart, and this is shown here as bar chart. And after that we plot our chart using plotly.express function, as we discussed in previous video. So here is a variable px. Px stand for plotly.express bar, its function. These are the parameters. The first parameter is the data frame, other one is the x columns, the other one is y columns, and we can give different parameters such as colors according to countries. And st.plotly.chart, so here a chart is plotted in our app. And similarly, these all are different types of charts. As you can see, this is the line chart, this is the scatter chart. So use scatter, px.scatter, px.line, and Similarly, as px start histogram, and also you can insert more chart as per your requirement. This is a little bit explanation. If you have any question, so please feel free to comment me. I don't want anything from you. Just like the video and subscribe for our channel. You can download it from my GitHub repository. The link is in the description below. And please comment me for any help. I will be happy to help you. So subscribe for our channel. I will catch you in next video. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.